Uh, Brought you on to talk about Kanye's latest meltdown. Let me read you some of his posts on Twitter. Kanye talking about Chris Brown. We all watched them try to cancel Chris Brown, and ain't nobody do nothing. I was PUSSY then too. Chris Brown, it's till the wheels fall off. Kanye on woke shit. F all this woke shit. They putting fat bees on the runway. Nobody want to see that. SHIT, it's unhealthy. It promotes obesity in the wild. SHIT is if let me just read it. If I can't do all the spelling. If the fat bitches lose weight, then they lose their except for Adele, because she actually has another talent than being used as a pawn for political agendas. I think Kanye killed this tweet. I don't give a F how many people you killed or if you went to jail. Going to jail is a very achievable goal. Niggas sold all those drugs and still got to rap for a living. Kanye tweeting about his wife. Anyone who called my wife's Grammy look a stunt is dumb and lame. Yes, you. She been dressing naked for 2 years now. All of a sudden, it's a stunt. Every single bitch on the planet wish they had her bravery, body platform, and access to money and a husband that supported their personal expression. There are a lot of things that had to converge for this moment to happen. Did we leave out? Didn't he have some anti-Semitic tweets as well that perhaps we left out? His attack on the Jews. Anyway, I'm embarrassed, Shamika, to be quite honest, because years ago when Kanye was willing to support Donald Trump, I was giving Kanye the benefit of the doubt. When Kanye was holding Sunday revivals, music, pop-up music, religious, I was willing to give Kanye the benefit of the doubt and defend him. Kanye has crashed and burned, and I will never take him seriously again. What about you?
Yeah, Jason, as I said last week or earlier this week, I think Kanye is an attention whore. I hadn't planned to give him any type of attention, but because I'm in media, of course, this is kind of a conversation that people are having. Initially, when I saw him just going on and on and on, I thought, okay, I need to unfollow him. I need to mute him because it's just ridiculous at this point. Something must be coming down the pike. Maybe he has a new album coming out, or he's seeking attention for some reason. And then, of course, I saw the Chris Brown tweet, and I said, okay, well, a broken clock is right at least 2 times a day, because I agree. They tried to
Chris
cancel Chris
Brown.
Brown. And so many people were weak on the subject. And I feel like I've been standing up for Chris this entire time. And now I'm so happy that people are jumping on board. I also, of course, agree with the fat women tweet. So some of the things that Kanye was saying, I agree with. When he got to the tweet about his wife, we discussed this after the Grammys, of course, and I just need Kanye to understand being naked is not being brave. And I know this because, of course, I was naked on the cover of my book. I thought I was being witty, but for people that didn't understand, naked initially meant for our group open, honest, and emotionally exposed. They don't get it. And so when they see a naked woman and a title that says keep it naked, they automatically put the two things together and miss the content of the book unless they buy it. So being naked isn't brave. I don't understand why Kanye feels like this is some type of, great thing that she's doing. Strippers do it across the country all day, every day. It's not bravery. And yes, while many women would love access to money, what women would prefer, according to our nature, is a man that is going to lead us in the right direction, lead us towards righteousness, actually wash us and make us clean and present us blameless and spotless before the Lord. That's what a woman truly needs. And as someone who claims to be a child of God, as Kanye does, or, saved, he should know this. But what he reminds me of right now, Jason, is there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about when a man has swept out his house and it's all clean, and the strong man comes back and notices that it's clean, he brings 7 others worse than himself, and the next state is worse than the state before. That's what we're getting with Kanye. This is worse than the way he was before. And every time he tries to come and say, oh, I'm righteous, or I'm saved, or I'm getting closer to God, he goes back into foolishness. And I'm like you, I'm not getting with the foolishness again until we actually see Kanye's fruit line up. As a fruit inspector, I'm just not buying it.
Bitcoin isn't going anywhere, so why not start stacking some today? The Fold app gives you Bitcoin rewards when you buy gift cards at Amazon, Uber, DoorDash, and Home Depot. Over 50 national merchants. Go to foldapp.com/Whitlock right now. New users get a Bitcoin bonus with their first gift card purchase. Start earning Bitcoin rewards today. Fold app. So, what do you think? I have a conspiracy theory, or this isn't a conspiracy theory, but it's whatever. It's my thought, my interpretation of what's going on with Kanye. The whole thing, the tirade this morning on social media, makes me think this guy may be getting arrested soon. When I tie all that together, and he says something about going to prison is an achievable goal, and I think at one point, didn't he was talking about Diddy should be pardoned, and he's defending, hey, they tried to cancel Chris Brown. Is he perhaps saying, hey, I'm next on the chopping block. I'm going to be implicated the same way as Diddy. And so he's putting this all out there so that he can blame and point a finger that, oh, it was a conspiracy against me, and people were tired of my criticism of the Jews, and so they locked me up, and blah, blah. I'm persecuted, blah, blah, just like Diddy, just like Chris Brown. I don't know. I think something, and again, I think, Justin just reminded me that back in March of 2024, Kanye talked about how, he gave up on Christianity. He has issues with Jesus. So, look, he may be trying to get out ahead of the news cycle here. Perhaps that's it. Or maybe it's just what you're talking about. He's an attention whore.
Yeah, I also said last week that, he came out against Diddy, saying that Diddy was feds. He said how they had all of this information on other people, but they didn't have that type of stuff on him. But when I saw him parading his wife around, it seemed as if they said, oh no, we do have information on you. So your theory could be right, that maybe he is coming up next for someone to come out and have something to say against him, because why are you doing all of this? I just take it straight down to being an attention whore, but maybe there is an underlying reason. I just feel like any man that does that to his wife, as I said last week, I don't know a regular man, and I'm not, putting any man down that's not a celebrity. What I mean is you're normal, I don't know that type of man that would put his wife on display that way. Not a woman that you love and that you cherish, and the mother of your children, or the mother of someone's children. Like, I just don't know that type of man. So I don't understand what Kanye is doing except seeking attention. Why else would you do this to this woman? Why else even if this is what she wanted, would you not take the role of leading her in the right direction? This is where it comes in when I say women need to be corrected sometimes and redirected. If this is what she wants to do, this is when you as a husband step in and say, not on my watch. So I just don't understand what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think this is what she wants to do. I think this is the price of being involved with Kanye. I think Kanye, like a lot of men, has no control over his sexual lust, and he's led around by his smallest head. And guys that live in that condition for an extended period of time, or even for a short amount of time, what men will do to pleasure themselves sexually when they have no discipline and no control, it generally will lead into some sort of illegality. It's generally going to lead into, just more and more immorality. It's Kanye, I'm sure, is into threesomes, foursomes, fivesomes, sixsomes, whatever he can. He's just trying to pleasure himself. It just leads to immorality and criminality. And so I think we should keep a close watch here on what's going to happen next for Kanye in the news cycle. He's clearly crashing out here and burning down to the ground. And it should be a lesson to all of us men that sit around and fantasize about, oh man, if we could just please all of our individual sexual desires, how much better our life would be, and blah, 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 blah. Get you a woman, get married, pursue holiness. You don't want to be an idiot like Kanye, who's on a path straight to hell and is using his platform to lead others, impressionable young people and grown men, down a path of destruction. Help us grow the Fearless Army. Pound that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your fearless friends.